A couple of days ago, Dutty, who was the leader of the build team on Mineplex, has quit, and Dutty has been featured in extremely positive light countless of times on this YouTube channel, and so I thought it would be fitting if we read the little manifesto that she has left behind for us to read. And so on her profile she said, "Resigned, underappreciated, so it's my time to leave. Enjoy, less than 3. And then she links a Google Doc which we'll be reading in this video. The document is titled Farewell, and it starts off like this. My time has come. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Emma, or Dutty to most. I was the build team admin for Mineplex. I first got trainee in July 2015 and have been staff ever since, making me one of the oldest staff members still on the team. I've been through multiple ranks including trainee, mod, senior mod, builder, build team, and ultimately ending in admin. My time on Mineplex has been incredible and I've loved almost every second of it, but alas, all good things must come to an end. To most of you, I'm sure this news will come as a positive one. I was widely disliked in the community for many reasons, most of which stem from actually giving a damn about the server and actively banning cheaters and doing jobs that would otherwise sit idly, collecting dust. But I'll speak more on that later. Regardless, my point still stands. A lot of the drama surrounding me stems from my willingness to actually do a job. Cheaters don't like being caught, and ultimately, the majority of the remaining community are cheaters. Unfortunately, for those who dislike me, you'll soon come to realize that I was one of the only reasons Mineplex was still somewhat able to stand. Whilst those close to me already know, most will be unaware that I was the only active, higher-up staff member. No other admins, devs, leaders, or owners still play on the server. I still had a passion for Mineplex, and I wanted it to succeed more than anyone else in this entire staff team. I pushed for so many things: new queue system, new devs, reaching out to content creators, map fixes which had to be made due to lack of development, lobby updates, rule changes, game changes, lobby reworks. You name something that you enjoyed this past couple years, and that was likely thanks to me. But that's all going to change now. Games are going to die out again due to cheaters and stat boosters. Cake Wars used to flourish, but it's lost to pub stomping stat boosters, I have no idea what that means, teaming with bee hoppers and closet cheaters. You don't see anyone in game trying to prevent this anymore. And reporting them doesn't help either, and then she links this screenshot. When I did reports, I responded to them within a day, JS. I was the only one trying to make a change in this area, because I was the only one actually playing on the server. I had the inside knowledge of a player, and understood exactly how irritating playing against these people were. Not even QA play games anymore. QA is the quality assurance team, in case you don't know. And they are the only ones allowed to ban these closeters, aside from admins, which I made the push for simply because it wasn't being done otherwise. No shade to QA, but come on. My intention for this doc is not to spread drama, so I won't be making a tea spill doc and posting all the trash I've encountered. I also won't be one of these people who resigns and makes their entire personality to be a toxic ex-staff member. Those people are children, and I never had time for that. That said, I will state the main issues with the server and why it's never coming back. The current leadership team, excluding Dean, are the downfall of the server. We are so incredibly lucky for Timmy, and whilst he's not perfect, but none of us are, he has single-handedly saved Mineplex from sudden death earlier on this year. However, it's not enough. The owners do not care for the server, and this is the main problem. The reason Hypixel thrives is because the owners and leaders play Minecraft and have a passion for their server. Mineplex is simply a side project for our owners, unfortunately. We need new ownership. People who actually want to invest time and money into improving the server, and not just making sure they get money from it. I tried passing on many "how to save Mineplex" threads to owners, but all I ever got in response was, "I'll look at it soon." It's unfortunate, but it's just the way it is. So why exactly am I leaving? Despite pouring my literal heart and soul into this server for the past 7 years, the owners decided they no longer saw it fit to pay me. Despite the fact that the build team have been carrying the server since 2017, providing you with 90% of the updates, map fixes to work around issues that will never be fixed, and giving you different content in game modes where updates are lacking. Despite all this, they believe it fair for me to lose my entire wage. Marketplace build team was shut down as I did not want to continue paying our work monthly, since it wasn't pulling in enough money for them. Despite all the time and effort we were putting into marketplace builds, as well as the time and effort I spent trying so hard for this server in my admin position, it's been decided that I should work for free. I don't want to shade any other admins in this document, but I'll leave it at that. Also, just to throw it out there, I found out I was no longer being paid on Christmas Eve. So that was nice. And listen, whilst I have the passion and dedication to the server to literally continue doing what I do now and more for the server for free, I found out there's no point. I've exhausted all I can for Mineplex. Despite my best efforts, I've discovered that you cannot help something that doesn't want to be helped. And that's pretty much what landed me in the position I am in now, and that is leaving Mineplex. I'm also just sick of being undermined, underappreciated, underestimated, and undervalued. I do want to give some shoutouts quickly, and then I'll be ending this thread. Believe me when I say, I could make this a 30-long page document filled with tea and receipts and all the drama you could wish for, because I have seen and lived through my fair share of drama on this server. I could say so much more about so many people, but I don't want to be that person. I've never respected those people, and never will. That said, if I've had an issue with you in my past, my closest friends have 1000% heard about it. Smiling, crying face emoji. And that is the main document concluded. She then gives a couple of shout-outs to her fellow players and thanks them for her time, and she ends it off with, "Peace out, Mineplex. You're welcome." And now I could spend the next 10 minutes discussing the contents of the document, but honestly there's not much more to say. If anything, most of what Dutty has said in here just confirms what most people of Mineplex already knew, that the upper management doesn't care about the server. They are just keeping it around because it still makes them some money and they don't have to do any work, so it's free money for them. Of course they would keep it around. And one day it won't make them any more money, and I think at that point this server is going to shut down, probably without notice, and we'll be left homeless. The relevant part here is that even if an admin tries her absolute best and can't make a change, then what are we, the players, supposed to do in that case? There's nothing we can do. And so I think we should enjoy it while we got it. And yeah, it's very sad because the server is not a bad server. It's just nothing is happening. It is slowly dying and no new people are coming because there's no reason for them to come here. So we'll leave on a low note here. Thank you for everything, Dutty. We have appreciated your presence. You know, we are still to this day, we enjoy very much what you have built on the Mineplex. All the Hunger Games maps you've built single-handedly. And yeah, we wish you all the best, as everybody on your wall has already said. There's nothing else to say. Dutty, thank you so much. Stay rebel. Come back. Let's play Hunger Games one day, alright? Feature you on the recording. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Bye.